Hi, this is Dr. Conley. I want to talk to you about some kind of miscellaneous potpourri video, quick video about some of the other concepts in Chapter 2 on culture. Okay, two things, subcultures and countercultures. Subcultures are people whose behaviors are so distinct that they are set apart from the dominant society, but still compatible. So understand, set apart, but still compatible, almost a coexistence. Things such as, think of some groups to which you belong and how you can just tell by their distinctive behaviors that they are a separate group, but still they're part of the larger society or compatible, let's say, with the larger society. Things such as, some of you are musicians. Musicians, you all dance to the beat of your own drum. Musicians, I can always kind of tell something about musicians. Lawyers, doctors, teachers, students, athletes. Okay, those are just some examples. Different ethnic groups, different religious groups. Okay, they're set apart, still compatible with the dominant culture. Countercultures are behaviors that are groups whose behaviors are so distinct that they are set apart and oppositional to the dominant culture. I like to think that countercultures would be more likely to practice taboos. So maybe something, cults that may get into, cannibalism or something like that. That would be an example of a counterculture. Okay, and understand these terms, since culture is relative. What is okay in one culture or compatible in one culture may not be in another, because we could get into a debate and we could be on this video thing for hours. Well, is this particular counterculture? Why isn't this a subculture, counterculture? But I actually wanted you to explore this concept with some of the, I think one of the questions I put for your discussion was to perhaps use our gangs of counterculture or subculture. And I love to hear read your responses. Looking forward to that. All right. That's one concept I want to talk about. Now back to values. I want you to kind of look at the values under the United States values, the 12 core American values. Kind of look and ask, do they really apply? I kind of like to do this exercise to kind of stretch us out of what we've actually bought into. I ask questions in class such as the concept of number 2, individualism. Do we blame the individual or social systems for if somebody doesn't get ahead, for not getting ahead, which explains failure. Another thing I ask under number 9, freedom. Are we really free? What are some of the other ones? Romantic love. Do people only marry for love? Okay. Those are just kind of some things kind of make you say, okay, just kind of read through those as you have some time, just as one of those, make you kind of think kind of things. Emerging values, leisure, recreation, travel, sports, self-fulfillment, be all one can be, personal development. I'm very big on personal development, and at the end of the semester, I will give you a book list that can help expand, because we can have all the technical knowledge, but once we have that personal growth knowledge, that's when we go from good to great, and I encourage you all to be great. Third one, physical fitness. How many of you eat organic foods? Focus on weight, exercise. Anybody else have a gym membership and haven't quite been there? I'm going this week. Y'all can check back with me next week. I promise I'm going. Okay. I put it on tape, so now I have to really be accountable and go. All right. The fourth one, youthfulness. People trying to maintain their youthfulness. What are they doing? Botox, plastic surgery. They have males. You can even get a 6-pack implant. Yes, along with the tummy tucks ladies and all this other plastic surgery, everybody's trying to maintain youthfulness. That's the fourth emerging value. Last one, environmental concerns. Does everybody recycle? Okay. Lastly, about culture, cultural lag. I used to say I was technologically challenged. I was not trying to get with the times. Here I am teaching online on a computer. So I'd like to say I've come a long way. But cultural lag is when not all parts of society change at the same pace. Like, for instance, my grandmother, she still does not use a microwave. She thinks all those radiation is causing cancer, you name it. So when I go to her house and have to heat something up, I have to wait the 15 minutes and put the water in the pot and the cover on and wait. Okay, but that's cultural lag. Not everybody catching up with the changes in technology at the same time. Cultural diffusion is when the spread of cultural characteristics go from one group to another. This is happening around the world, and generationally, even within the states here, generationally. Some of the older generations want to hold on to tradition, and some of the younger ones are embracing traditions. And now with the access to internet and exposure to different cultures around the world, now people are, oh, they do it this way, I want to incorporate that. So traditional cultures are now diffusing. And what that is causing is us to become more culturally leveled. Cultural leveling is the process by which cultures become similar to one another. Because now you can travel everywhere and find a McDonald's, Mickey Mouse is all over the world with Disneyland and Hollywood. Okay, so and the trend of cultural diffusion seems to be going from west to east. That's the current trend. So that's it as far as culture. Just wanted to add those extra little concepts and explanations. And this is Dr. Conley saying, I will see you next week. Have a great one.